let's bring it back
to
topic.
Yep.
To Foden.
Okay.
All right. Let's talk about this boy, because even though it's not considered his breakthrough season, it feels as though this is the one where he perhaps steps out of the shadows of De Bruyne, Silva, even Haaland, because last night Haaland, he's been injured.
Yes.
De Bruyne played a couple of beautiful balls in. I mean, you cannot underestimate.
Yes.
But actually, last night, no one else stepped up. Lefoden did, hat-trick, and all 3 goals, Gab. And you're an ex-goal scorer, right? Well, you may still be a scorer.
I used to score a couple.
You used to
miss them out as well.
Yeah, well, at least you're in there to miss them. But I felt all the goals, and I thought about this, actually, last night when I saw them all on social. They're all different goals.
Yes.
And they all have to be taken in a very different way. The first one, a little bit of composure with bringing down his chest.
Yes.
And slots it away. The other one, the second one, is a guided header, because he's actually got to he's got to add pace to the cross to get it beyond the keeper. And the third one, touch, ice cold.
People look at the third one, maybe, who didn't play football and probably think, oh, he's done nothing special, he's just the 1-2 and he's ran through and slotted it. That composure, we said it, didn't we? Werner misses that one.
Yeah. Mudryk
misses that one. Nicholas Jackson misses that one.
Why are you putting on Chelsea again?
Sorry.
Gab, why are you doing that?
Sorry.
Well, Ollie Watkins scores them, doesn't he?
He does. But a lot of players would miss them 3 goals that Foden scored, and the third one, that composure, the right touch in front of you. Imagine Mudryk running through Werner, taking a big touch, aren't they?
Why are you making
Jokes aside.
I tell you what. Right? If you're gonna use an example, why don't you use Anthony? Because I know you're a big fan of Anthony.
Anthony probably would have done a 360 and started doing kick-ups and then skied it. But no, just like you said, the 3 goals. Foden's showing now he's he's being clinical as well. That header's not easy, mate. No, to get it into the corner. Header. And he has to, like probably speak for 99% of England fans.
Right.
He has to start, mate.
Right, okay.
I don't care where it is. I don't care.
Okay, but
he's in that team.
Yes, okay, but we do care. You're being, he wouldn't want to.
I would love.
So are we going 4-2? So
I'm going to go right. This is what I would play. Forget the four at the back. My sitter would be Declan Rice. Okay, and in front of Declan Rice, I'd have Bellingham and Foden.
So you're playing
4-1-2-3.
So 4. Well, hold on.
Yeah, four defenders. I can't count. 4 defenders, 1 sitter, 2 in front.
Yeah.
And I'm playing Saka on the right. And I'm playing Grealish and I'm playing Harry Kane.
Yeah, okay. All right. So I can see that. So it's a 4. Wowzers. Okay. That's a...
Just 1 sitter, 2 8s in front.
Yeah. Okay.
2 wingers, striker. Yeah.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
You definitely
8,
did your coaching buddy, did you?
Did
you fail your... Did you fail?
I've got my UEFA B, by the way.
No, you haven't. No chance.
I have got my UEFA B. What does that look like?
That UEFA B's expired, mate. When did you do it? 92. But I'm in dream world, though. Cundy, joke aside, I'm in dream world. That's not going to happen.
No,
of course.
It's not. And against the big sides, you can't afford to do that, can you? You can't.
No.
So it's good. Look, for the sake of this conversation, stop giving me formations that don't exist in Gareth Southgate's head. It's a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
Bellingham's the 10.
Yeah.
Rice is one of the.
Yeah.
We had Barkley in the conversation. So the only place really that you're looking in the shape that Gareth wants to play for Foden. Saka's on the right for me. Saka's on the right.
Kane's down the middle.
Kane's down the middle. So it's only the left.
Mm-hmm.
Would
you play him there to get him in the side and just get him in there? You don't have to stay there. You could drift inside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You could drift inside. Bellingham can drift out to the left. You can like swap positions a little bit. Bit of that, no?
Yeah, no, I haven't got a problem with that. The issue, okay, it's fiercely competitive out there. Rashford, Grealish.
Of course.
And now you're putting Foden in a position that ideally he can play there. Of course he can. He's an incredibly talented boy. Yeah, this is why Gareth Southgate's paid the big bucks, right?
But what I don't want, mate, is like us to be on here, Cundy, in 10 years' time and saying, we didn't get the best out of Foden. Like the Scholes talk from years ago. We didn't win anything and, we should have got more out of Foden. We should have played him here. Look how well he's playing, mate. Look how in form he is.
Gab, is there a thought process that he might want, and this is Gareth I'm talking about, to change Bellingham's position to accommodate Foden, i.e., to put Foden in that 10 area.
And Bellingham back one.
And Bellingham slightly deeper and playing 8.
I would.
And go and but what?
She's saying two and a one.
Well, two and a one.
Not a one and a two. Two and a one. Yeah.
But what that then does, that takes away what Bellingham's doing at Real Madrid, right? So that then.
But why can't he do both, mate? Why can't Bellingham play as like next to Rice? And he's got it in him to do both. He can fly forward and cause havoc. He can get back, mate.
But I'm listening now. I can only imagine what people in their cars are screaming and shouting is play Bellingham in his best position. But then if you play Bellingham in his best position...
What about playing Foden in his best position?
That's exactly the point I was going to say. Then you're...
That's the question. That's the question. Do you move Bellingham for Foden?
03717223344 to try and squeeze... And I'm not just talking about England here, predominantly. We're talking about Foden and what he's going to do for Manchester City's title charge. The 3 different brilliant finishes. And also Grealish, what does this mean for him in that England squad? Barkley, I'm throwing Barkley in the meeting. We had the conversation. We spoke about 10 minutes about Barkley, whether he can get in there. Is he going to get above Henderson? Henderson made his debut for Ajax the other day. Phillips hasn't quite happened for him at West Ham yet.
Listen, maybe I understand the Barkley talk because he's been in great form, but we're talking about my formation isn't going to happen. Barkley for England isn't going to happen.
No.
People might say, yes, Barkley's been outstanding, should get back in England squad, but I just don't see it, mate. I just don't see who for. We've been told, we got told, didn't we? He's 23, isn't it? Is it 23 now, not 26?
It's 23. And so the conversation is 23-man squad, 3 of those are goalkeepers. So literally, you do the maths, gang.
Yep. Is that 20 left?
23 take off.
Yeah, that's 20.
It's 20 outfield players.
Yes.
And it's the balance of the squad. Mm-hmm. He sees Trent as a midfielder.
Does that mean he takes 2 right backs or 1 right back and Trent can fill in at right back?
You need versatility in a squad, don't you?
I think Trippier and Walker will go as right backs. Trent will go next to Henderson, Rice and Phillips. That's not what I think should happen, but I think that would be your 4 centre mids we're talking about. Right. Then your forward players, you're going like the Bellinghams, Maddisons, Grealish, Saka, Foden, Rashford, maybe Tony and Kane.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm on my 26, aren't I?
You've not mentioned
I'm on 26.
Not mentioned your mate Watkins.
Watkins should be in it as well, of course, but I think Southgate might choose Tony, but I think Watkins should make it as well. But I just don't see space for Barkley when you name all them players, do you?
Well, no, because when you mention that many names, there is no space. But
Cole Palmer, we haven't spoke about.
My argument is, in that particular area, it's a problem child for him. In alongside Rice.
Because Henderson and Phillips aren't on fire.
It's a problem.
They're not flying.
It's a problem position. Yep. And he can, of course, put Trent in there. That's not impossible. I don't know whether he will. I don't know if he's that cavalier.
talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.